And luckily, like, it happened like right as my camera disconnects as well. So, let's like fire that back up.
Hey man, there's only so much a camera can take.
So
Okay, you're back on Facebook.
cool. It'll reconnect to Twitch in a few minutes. So, like, I'm currently using a Canon 6D, which doesn't have like any real webcam functions, and has like a hard 30-minute like cut limit on like how long the video capabilities can be on, and so like every like 30 minutes or so the camera will cut out and make me reset the whole thing. Not like reset the whole thing. The internet issues, that's weird. I'll work on those in the coming weeks. I think I have more to gush about on like me nitpicking from what I've watched of Seed and Seed Destiny. Let me double check. Want to make cry. I kind of want to make it. Oh yeah. Actually no. This is important. Sorry. This is.
I actually had a thought.
Oh, go ahead, sir. You're always welcome to have your thoughts.
It's more of like a general thing. I think like when we do these things, we should probably like work on being a bit more organized. Maybe like having a allotted amount of time talking about one particular topic. I think we kind of meandered today.
Yeah, we did.
We did, but we do that every week. Isn't that part of the fun?
Well,
You're right.
Week.
Well, Cameron and I meandered.
Well,
Cameron and I have meandered for the last 2 weeks.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I understand. You have difficulties with your schedule for the next few weeks. I really appreciate you being here. Like, it's a lot of fun having you here.
Because I'm giving the internet what they want, and what they want is more bear.
More bear. Ted, the human bear guy. I'll do your AKAs at the end of the show because we just kind of like launched into talking because we were already getting into the conversation a bit too deeply. Let's see. Let me like get these like last few quick takes out. I said Kira's living his best life on the beach with Lacus, raising all those orphan children. I'm surprised he hasn't made any of his own yet. I think they've shown
Gundam protagonists don't live long enough to have kids.
No, seriously, he's sterile. He flew around with a freaking nuclear device. You think you're gonna have swimmers after that?
I was about to say, Char has a grandkid who got his own series, but that's
antagonists get to have children. Protagonists have to die celibate.
Yeah, look at Palpatine. That toasty fuck had a kid.
Yeah, that was way more. I had a lot to say about that.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Mika lived long enough. This man Mika had to literally have sex in the cockpit of his Gundam because he couldn't function.
That scene. I like to think that scene was a bet between another animator. Like, all right, I want you to do a sex scene, but you have to put the Gundam in it. I got you, fam.
The whole insanity of seeing both like Mika and Astra.
My USB port, we'll get it on.
Like seeing Mika and Astra getting redressed, like on the platform in front of the Gundam, is one of the funniest things in the world to me.
I cannot fucking breathe. Oh my god. I don't know if I don't think I'm drunk enough for this conversation yet.
No, Mika could not move physically unless he could be in the Gundam. He literally had to. Oh my god.
Was all of IBO just a gambit to get people to fuck in a Gundam cockpit?
It was the longest. It was the biggest punchline to the longest joke ever.
It is a perfect It is a perfect culmination to the punch in the dick. That is IBO.
Fuck in the machine, you die in the machine. That's how life works.
I love thinking about all the logistics of this.
No, I don't want to think about the logistics of this.
Somebody had to drag Mika out of bed into the hangar, hook him into the Gundam
because Astra's not strong enough to carry Mika.
Yeah.
The only thing that would have been worse is if what's the other girl's name?
Oh, Kudelia?
If Kudelia was the one that carried, Kudelia was the one that carried Mika there so she could get the sloppy seconds.
Hey, baby. Polyamory. That's what it's about.
Hey,
look,
hey,
Astra was all pro polyamory up until the shit hit the fan.
No, look. The actual even canon of it is that Kudelia and Astra are married after the series.
Wow.
Yep, let's do this, baby. Just you, me, and the Gundam.
Done in
those sandwiches that I like.
And if Big NFL in the
they
chat,
got married.
Do you think the Barbados move when he was plugged in?
I can just see the eyes.
These are children. These are children.
Yeah, and how many have we killed throughout the years?
He's got a point.
Exactly.
He's got a point.
If they're old enough to die, then they're old enough to fuck. That's how I see it.
I'm sorry.
Also, don't take that out of context, internet.
Just the whole thing of like Mika, sitting on the Astra sitting on the little like catwalk, like putting her boots and jacket back on.
Sir,
was the most.
Do we seriously need an afterglow scene?
Excuse me. I believe this whole conversation. We're all in trouble now.
Yeah, probably. We should probably just burn this and just move on to the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Also,
we got him.
I'm going to agree. Remember, Astra was raised in the whorehouse.
No! Don't remind me of that. Why? Why, Cam? Why? They're coming for you first.
Man, I tell you, those Huawei agents are really confused by this conversation.
I'm calling the cops on Ted. Why are we here? Why are we doing this? Can we at least save this for an IBO discussion?
Because some fuck a couple weeks ago said, "Hey guys, you want to join me on Twitch and do a pseudo podcast?" Here we are. We're in the shit now.
But we didn't have to start talking about child's. Oh God, I'm not even gonna finish that sentence.
Cameron's the one who took it to the dark place. I was willing to move on.
I don't like near one of y'all niggas.
I am just a flaw.
All right. Let's see. I wanna. I'd have my 6th strike. I'm glad I'm not there. I have my 6th strike. Atherin had the convertible. I kind of wanna. So I wanna make I want to make a meme of the crying Shin face, so I can put it on stuff for the future. Also, I would pick multitudes of them and just have them ready. That just whatever blends best. Let's see. Anything else? Alright, yeah. So I'm proposing for us to have a new sadness scale for how we rate moments in anime. We go from dead pilot families, dead child soldiers, dead women in bikinis, or shell casing orphan children.
That was depressing. And that's funny because F91 really... Okay, F91 has a few dark moments.
So basically you're saying the scale goes from dead family to Edward.
No, I'm saying we pick a thematic dead scale. So we would rate See Destiny on the scale of 1 dead pilot family to 10, or whatever you figure out.
He says we need crying shit emotes.
Yes. That will look. I've already said that as a thing.
2.3 dead families out of 10 because I can't find the rest of their pieces.
Crying shin emote will be a thing. Crying shin emote for depression. Yep. Crying shin emote is on the list. Also, for any because I find money sexy when I inevitably reach affiliate status.
Hideo Kojima's going to be in Cyberpunk 2077 as a character.
That's fine. Kojima does what Kojima wants. We raise no questions about that here.
You guys are stupid Americans. Don't understand what Stranding games are. That's why it's. You're a bunch of
This is not a Death Stranding discussion. We're living in the times of the Stranding. No. The whole first 30 minutes is tragedy on a massive thread. Yes, indeed it is. But yes, so we will have a sadness scale. We will, of course, have to have a sheen face. As I was saying, because I find money sexy, and few things that I find sexier than big anime titties and anime milfs is the ara ara sound. I will make an ara collection for any time that I get gifted, anytime I get subs or bits. It will scale according to how many I receive, to like just your basic ara to possibly things that would get me demonetized for having it on the stream.
So on this like
high five, buddy.
On this like death scale, so is like near the top like laughter with teddy bear in store face down.
Oh,
like that's pretty.
No. My spirit. Why would you do this to me? What the fuck?
I am not too ashamed to admit that I have no idea what that reference just was. I'm just gonna sit here and nod in agreement.
You've seen IBO, right?
Yeah. Oh God, no, not that scene. Damn it, Cam. Now I feel bad. She had so much life.
She had so much to live for. Cameron, no, that is banned. That is banned. We can't. That is not a joke. Oh God! They had so many children. Space Michael Jackson had so many children. Actually, that's scary to think about.
Yeah, man, that scene pissed me off. They just showed up and gave her the CIA special. That was so mad.
Oh my God.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
You just demolished this stream.
That's
if I were a better man, I'd end it here. But no, we have to keep going because I give the people what they want. And right now the people are Dawn. And Dawn, we love you. As whatever the name of the character from Midnight, what's that Netflix show? Midnight Radio, whatever it is. Like, Dawn, you're my one fan. I love you. I live for you. I literally do anything I can. Anyway. Oh, holy shit. Fuck. Like, getting this desperately back on the rails. So, Kira had the emo band jacket on point, which seems irrelevant. Because we're just talking about the most depressing thing ever. Let's see. Bikinis, shell casings, Minerva had wings in space.
Kira
It was
gets in
dumb.
Freedom Gundam and come and Welcome to the Black Parade starts playing.
Look, if that's not an AMV, I'm making it. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see the Black Parade / Saviour. I will say, of all the horrible things that came from Seed Destiny, was of the good things that came from it, was the description of savioring another mobile suit being just entirely dismembering it. We talked about the drums on turn A. All right. You should honestly remute Cam. I think this string was honestly. I think if you were muted, it would break why I was broken. And we got you being here is a far greater asset than you not being here. We're in bonus time now, boys and girls. So we're just gonna keep this show running. Ted, you still there? You still with us? You alive? You recover yet? Hi, Ted.
I'm only here to interject where I need to.
Ted, what grinds your gears? Since Seed is one of those series that Cam and I could honestly go on about for hours. And we've gone on about 2 hours about it so far. We tried to get off of it, but I had notes because I rewatched it recently. Ted, you had something. Your slot just opened up. Look, Don, let me know, and I got the invite for you to jump on with us. I'll put you on the invite for the whole thing. But Ted, I believe you had a greater point that you wanted to make.
Oh, I wouldn't call it a greater point. Like, I think the only series I think really brings my piss to a boil is Gundam Age. I hate that series. I fucking hate everything about it. I hate what it stands for. I hate the people who created it, and I hope their kids don't read good. I hate that shit.
I hope your kids don't read good.
Potential. It was basically they were just trying to do a retelling of the original Gundam series and failed miserably. The pacing was bad, the character design was bad, the motivation was bad. I hated it all.
Mobile suits were cool.
Well,
okay, come on, you can't tell me.
I like the Age effects, but that's the only thing I'm giving you.
What? You can't? No, come on, give me the Age 2 Dark Hound.
Actually,
Ted?
I like the original H2 more. I didn't really like the Dark Hound.
Okay, yeah, regular H.
Alright, H2 is big NFL likes your energy.
Pirate-based mobile suit. We don't need to.
I will agree. I really do like the H2.
But I don't know what that series just makes me irrationally angry because I watched it. The first part was okay. It had its ups and downs, but it was promising. And then the second one came around. Okay, this is...
Yeah, and then Kyo ruined the show.
The third one with his son, the pacing just went off the rails. What the frick is this mobile suit god they're fighting out of nowhere at the end?
Well, look, Ted, here's the thing. I absolutely
big NFL aspires for your energy.
I can't stand Kyo. I really can't stand Kyo.
Yeah, fuck that pacifist bastard.
Right, he's the. But
wait, you mean Kira
to the next level?
Yeah,
you got there before I did.
Yeah, he is, and D knows this. I absolutely can't stand Kyo, but Asimo, I love Asimo because Asimo is try hard.
Asimo was the best part of that series, and his mentor Wolf.
Yeah, this man was I am the ultimate try-hard.
Didn't Wolf die in some BS?
Yes,
he died. He did not deserve the death he got.
He did. Yeah, that was
stabbed in the back by an asshole.
Yeah, look. Asimo is my favorite.
NFL. This is why we have Ted on the show. This is why we have him here.
Asimo is the try hard. He was oh, I'm not an X rounder. fine. I'm just gonna get good enough that I can compete.
Asimo is the get good pilot of the series.
Yeah,
Like,
basically. Oh man, I can't get mountaintop. Get good.
sir, but that's why I don't understand why you don't like the Dark Hound. Like, the Dark Hound is Asimo, like, reaching his pinnacle of get goodness.
I don't know what it is. Like, it's the the aesthetics of, like, okay, I put a lot of stock in aesthetics. If something doesn't look cool to me, I just don't like it, and the Dark Hound does not look good to me.
The head is weird, but I like the black, like on the black and red and the, like the whole...
I like the hooks.
I like the hooks, but for some reason, like his like lance beam cannon gun thing, I think that's so stupid.
the Dodge Lancer, yeah.
Horrible language is appreciated and encouraged on this.
Also, I have always thought Asimo is one of my favorite characters because Asimo has son, there for birth of son. Next time he sees him is 15 years later and a kick to the chest.
Asimo's anime parenting goals.
Like, it's like,
hey, honey, thanks for giving birth to our child. I'm just gonna disappear in space for about 15 years.
And
Come back
just for
time. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna hang out with these space pirates.
just for a status in the chat, if y'all remember at the beginning of this, this was about half full. I've been doing some good work. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, like, this man Asimo just pulled the ultimate Goku. Bye, son, and then just.
He didn't even have the decency of being dead as an excuse.
Right. This man was at the hospital, walked out the hospital, and disappeared.
All right. To be fair, wasn't there like some like giant assault that happened at the same time, where he had to
there
go?
Was, like, this like AI controlled mobile suit that attacked that attacked him and his fleet or something like that, and he just like I guess he was nursed back to health by a bunch of space pirates, but he just never went back home.
Like,
yeah, no call, like no call.
How hard of an L do you need to be handed where you're like, I gotta rethink that?
Let's see. I like this guy's.
Like, I love Asimo as a character because his whole thing is like, okay, my best friend like betrayed me. He's like, but that ain't actually what I'm the maddest about. The maddest is that he said I couldn't compete against him.
Son.
Like, can you imagine that?
He basically
like,
just called him a player too. That's all you ever gotta be.
Like, I just think that's the funniest thing. It's like he didn't go like, okay, you know, he left. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave, and he's like, but I'm gonna make this very clear. It's like I didn't get rid of him just because. It's like, yeah, I didn't get. Zayhart was like, he's like, you're just not worth me fighting, like me killing you. Oh yeah, Asimo. Oh, you
son of a bitch.
Yeah. Like,
I didn't mean to go down this route here.
No, please, you're welcome to.
That series.
It is a filthy, open and blatant cash grab by Bamco.
I think the thing about it that really bothers me about it is Flit. Because Flit, like, he had his 4, right?
Yep.
yeah.
He had his 4, then she died, and then that's his whole, well, outside of the fact that he killed his mom, that's his whole reason for one of these assholes dead. And guess what? He settles for number 2. It's like, hey, baby, this chick with a really unfortunate name died. I guess I'll go with you now. Sire me a child to destroy my enemies.
And then your kid isn't born with X rounded powers. It's
to be honest,
a grandson that can destroy my enemies.
To be honest, is that not like on par for his character motivation though?
My favorite thing about
he's a terribly motivated character.
Flint is the funniest thing because Flint just becomes a diehard racist by the end of the
show. He is the racist grandpa.
Generally,
Flint is racist grandpa.
Racism is bad, but a certain group of people murder your very close family and friends, it kind of flips your personality a little bit. Not saying I agree, just saying I understand. Space racism.
You heard it here. Teddy is 100% pro racism, so fly those flags all you like around his house.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Like the fact they genocided a whole bunch of people too. Or we're just gonna forget that little aspect.
No.
Yeah, no. Flint, I understand his race. Like, I understand his pure hatred of the
that's
Megan.
What I'm saying.
Like,
it's like Killmonger. Like, you don't agree with what he's doing, but you understand.
Yeah.
Y'all left us alone.
I mean, no, literally, that's the whole point of Age. It's like, oh, there was a colony on Mars. Oh, there was a virus. Oh, we left them alone. And then we forgot that there was a colony on Mars.
Yeah, like, you think he would have learned from Khan not to leave people stranded someplace because they're just going to come back more pissed off.
Or I'll know a zero.
Hey, all No Zero did was prove the same thing. People don't like being left.
All right, no. All right, no, like, wait.
Right now, if you strand me on a planet, the last thing I'm gonna say before you take off is, "You fucked up." I will find you.
All right, no,
and I will end you.
So, like, all right, let's put it like this: Alno Zero is the opposite of Gundam. Gundam was, we're gonna send our least of out into space.
Yeah, we're sending poor people.
The Alno Zero is like, all the rich people fuck off and go to Mars. And like, hey, you know what we want? What? Earth, did you leave us?
Uh-oh.
Huh? Uh-oh what? I thought I was having stream issues again. I was like, God,
real bad.
God damn it. That means I'm gonna like drop out in like 30 seconds.
Jeez, man, you sound like an auto-tune robot with Tourette's. What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm hoping.
Yeah, that's Age is one of those series. I'm like, you had some really cool concepts. Like, you had some really cool concepts, but dear God.
That's what I'm saying. That's what pisses me off. I can't stand potential that gets squandered. This was some good stuff. You did nothing with it.
I mean, I enjoyed the. It's like I was telling the NFL because he hadn't watched Age. I was telling him the third section of Age I absolutely hate until the final few episodes when you finally get Zayhart versus Asuno, the rematch and stuff.
The rematch that was 25 episodes in the making because we had to stretch this shit out.
Yeah. Like, I have so many problems. Like, Age has so many problems. But it's like, then you just have these bright shining moments. Like Wolf and Asuno who are just the standouts of that whole show.
I am just pounding bourbon as we have this discussion.
I mean, the Age 1 is kind of an interesting mobile suit,
Like Age 1, I think Age 1 and Age 2 have the most interesting expansion units, mods, because Age 1 you get your Titus, right?
Yeah, where, as I said, if you can't shoot it, punch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, son, you give that baby the wrestling move special. Give that bitch a lariat.
Yo, that is so in the game in Gundam Battle Gunpla Warfare. That's one of the Titus' special moves is the beam lariat. It is such a hilarious move to use on people.
The Age 1 is like a project car. You see, it's like your dad's first car that he keeps working on, even well after it's obsolete, but you keep it relevant.
Oh,
that's what the Age 1 is.
And then Age 2 Fortress is then my next favorite unit.
Oh, the Age 3 Fortress? Yeah.
Age 3 Fortress, excuse me. Because how fucking big is the Age 3 Fortress?
Pretty big, but I mean, Hey,
Okay, sorry. Now you just pissed me off all over again. All right. So what was it like the H3 orbital that pack they developed? Right?
Let me see.
So he
yeah,
could fight in space. Well,
yeah.
like made that thing right so he could fight in space. It lasts what, all of 2 episodes.
Wait. I have a hilarious fact that I like to bring up. Which is bigger, H3 Fortress or Double Zeta?
I'm
going to say the Fortress.
gonna say Double Zeta.
Double Zeta is bigger than the Fortress.
Yeah, because the Fortress just built onto the arms and everything. The Double Zeta is just big.
The H3 Fortress is 18.5 meters tall. The Fortress. 17 meters. Who do I have here? The Saviour is 18.6, and the H3 the Saviour is just slightly taller, and I think that's because it has like that dumb obelisk thing on its head.
On the top of its head, yeah.
Yeah. I know my video froze. I'm sorry. Yeah. Where were we going with all this?
That's all I wanted to say.
I have a problem with.
Oh wait, sorry. Before we go on to Cam's Keo. No, you said what pissed you off again about the H3 when we brought the Fortress?
Oh, the again, this goes with the whole pacing. So they introduce a new like equipment system, the H3 orbital, so it can fight in space. For it to be destroyed like in the following episode and never used again. That was just a waste of time.
Yeah, because then they got the age effects.
Yeah, like, hey, here's me. Hey, we can fight in space better. Oh, well, pew, 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 pew. All right, well, I guess I'm captured. What was the point?
Yeah, and then they made the age effects, which was like, oh. Also, I always thought the age effects was just the ultimate shit on Asumo, because it's like, Asumo has no X-Rounder powers. His son is so powerful, they had to redesign an entire mobile suit to deal with how broken Kyo is.
Yeah, pretty much.
FZC.
Yeah, that was one of the few. Okay, so it's Asumu, Wolf, and the age effects. Those 3 things that series gave us.
Right.
Age effects. Yeah.
Which reminds me, I think I'm gonna make that my next build after I finish my Strike Freedom.
What, the age effects?
Yeah, I've always had a secret soft spot for that one. That's as much shit on the show. I like the effects.
The age effects is one of those mobile suits that has a weird history with Gunpla because, like, okay, as the show ended, at the Gunpla Hobby Show, they showed a Master Grade age effects. It was sitting on the booth, and it was like, coming soon. And then it never came out.
That's weird.
Wait, but here's the thing. Then last year, the 2019 Gunpla Expo, the age effects was sitting in the display case again. So maybe they're planning on releasing the Master Grade for it eventually.
Man, it's just like how I'm waiting for the Legacy Shogun Megazord to come out. It's never gonna come out.
Oh, I gotta clear the scenario battle.
That makes me sad.
Yeah.
But we gotta start wrapping it up, guys. I'm gonna have to sign off because I gotta go to work.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate you having you here. We were supposed to end like 30 minutes ago, but this has just been fun. Yeah. Nah, like the time is supposed to be from 8 to 10.
Like that you want to talk about. I can see if I can like organize a bit better because I'm actually kind of having fun with this.
No, yeah. I love this discussion. I have like a loose framework, but the loose framework typically ends with I present what the weekly event is. We then talk about the weekly event and the series and the media surrounding it. And once we get after that, we just vamp for however long we have about like what grinds our gears about whatever the fuck happens with Gundam.
Gundam, we all love it, but dear God, we all have our problems with that.
That's the in a nutshell.
And Jarrett gets steadily drunker throughout the entire thing.
That's Destiny in a nutshell.
I guess like we can like branch out a little bit. Anyone watching any other anime right now?
I
finished Brand New Animal last week.
Yeah, I started a Brand New Animal a couple days ago, and I sent you this text message earlier, but that first episode is like an amalgamation of everything anime.
It is painful. I have described it as this. It is painfully trigger, and I love that.
Yes, so that is weaponized weeaboo.
Studio Trigger is weaponized weeaboo. Like in everything they produce, like even like all like the weird. All right. What? Wait. Sorry. Pause.
You got auto-tune Jared again.
All right. So I'm gonna pause for a moment to address the chat, which is just Cam at this point. I will be watching Peter Gill. Shut up. I will be watching Peter Gill very soon.
Someone unplug him and plug him back in.
Like, which is weird because like I see like I have like perfect connection right now, but my Susio gauge is well attuned.
Nope.
Shut up. My Susio gauge is well attuned and aware of Peter Gill. I will be watching Peter Gill very soon. It is hentai anime done right. It is going to be my replacement for interspecies reviewers.
Let's look at the script. Roll that back. What?
Yeah, you're not getting it. Well, all we get is the auto. I'm gonna have to cut it and then make a song out of all the audio.
Yeah, all I did was static, and then next thing I hear is hentai. So I need to know where this took a turn.
So the chat is discussing Peter Gill, which is an anime about the strongest hero who is so strong that everyone wants to bear his child. I will be watching that. I have not fired it up yet.
I
which
saw that on
segues.
my recommended. So I might.
Which segues to a small point that I left out. The ads for High Dive, because High Dive is like, hey, we have all the uncensored OVAs here. You know you want to come watch with us.
Yeah, no, High Dive does that, and they're good because they'll also do that, and then they'll be like, hey, we have Mecha, we have Ecchi. We have Mecha. We have
High Dive is like, are you I made a note for this one. It was how important it was to me. High Dive ads be like, are you too a degenerate of class? Are you a degenerate of class and means who can pay for our subscription? Please come and join us. And I will be there. I am so far I've only really watched it was like Beast Girl Doctor or something like that.
Monster Girl Doctor, yeah.
Monster Girl Doctor. I'm a little too drunk to remember all these names right now. Monster Girl Doctor. Chef's Kiss.
3 words, huh?
Sir, I knew the Japanese title. My brain just like, it's something similar to Monster Girl waifu show.
Yeah, like High Dive has been great for me because High Dive has Votoms. Like,
oh yeah, like we have like all of your old grognardy shows on top of, we have all of new hotness ecchi uncensored. Like, do you want to watch what's our show, not our show, but what's the new show, Why Are You Here Sensei? Do you want to watch Why Are You Here Sensei with as little censoring as possible? Come join us on High Dive. High Dive, sponsor me. I am a degenerate of class and taste.
High Dive also has uncensored Triage X, and that's something.
Mother, say less. Say less. Oh, I need
one ecchi anime and one ecchi anime only.
Woo!
That's Agent
what?
Agent Ica. That's all I watch.
Agent Ica is on there too. I have scrolled by it many a times. That's one of those shows that like I will.
But, I have an appointment. I'll see you next Wednesday.
Hey Ted, Ted, I gotta get your AKAs out of the way. Let me make sure I get you out of here. So it has been a pleasure to serve on yet another mission of oh my god, I have drunk way too much. Let me get my head together. Sorry everyone, sorry chat. It has been a pleasure serving with you all for another mission of New Mobile Report Noir. We are on mission number 5, our 5th week in diving into the fantastic and horrible elements of what is Gundam and what is Gundam Battle Gunpla Warfare. I have been joined by... Pause, and I will cut this out in the future. I have way too many notes. In. Sorry. Wow, I am pro streamer. I've lost it. What the fuck? Ted, why did you delete my notes?
What?
I have been joined by Quattro. I never actually got you to like pronounce this properly for me. Robopia. Quattro Robopia.
Patra Rabapia with these hands.
Thank you. I have been joined by Ted Quattro Robopia with these hands, the human bear guy, Ursa Rager. Ted, thank you for coming in and joining us again. And of course, I have the colony drop of knowledge, my number one accomplice and nemesis, the ace pilot of lore, the Quattro Beige Negro, the red bone flash, Roads in Life, Cam. Again, thank you for joining me. I think we're gonna vamp until at least I finish this glass of whiskey, and we're gonna call it a night. Again, Ted, thanks for joining me. I can't wait to do this again with you next week. We'll be in touch to see when you can join in and all that other good stuff. But
yeah, hopefully
I think
next week I have a slightly better setup. We'll see.
Hey, we'll see how all this works. We'll talk and see what we can do to get you all set up. I would love to have you have my fellow squad mates in the Gundam adventures on camera with me, so we can have a little more fun with this maybe.
Someday, but after I move. So.
After you move. Hey, it's all good. Any parting words before you get out of here?
Nah, I got nothing. Jeez, that's a new one.
All right.
Hey, internet.
Yeah, we might. Ted, me and you might link up Friday to do some Halo. I might stream that if I can figure out my setup downstairs.
That'll be interesting. All right.
Yeah. All right. Hey, it's been fun. Hey, you take it easy and good night, Ted.
Good night to you too.
All right. Hey, Cam, are you still alive and with me? So it appears Cam Rhodes is having some issues. So we will honestly...
Wait, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Welcome back.
I don't know what happened. IQ crashed, and when IQ crashes, it mutes my headset.
Well, that sucks. I ran through all of your glorious AKAs.
I heard them, and I was dying laughing in my room.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad you did enjoy that. But yeah, I think we're like kind of winding down to an end. I was talking about the degenerate animes that I was watching. I was basically going through the anime that I watch before my wife wakes up and after she goes to bed. But being as this is a Wednesday night, I don't think I'm catching up on much else. The one other show that I am watching is The Irregular of Demon Lord University or Demon Lord High School or something. I don't know. I'm sorry.
On my watch list. I said it's on my watch list. I haven't.
You should watch it. He kills a man like 12 times to prove a point.
Ooh, I like that. Petty.
Watch it immediately. Like, if you are not tired after this, like, I want you to watch it and tell me what you think of the first episode. It is like oddly like heartwarming and brutal all at the same time.
Yeah, I've been playing. I got to get on Destiny. I don't want my daily bounties to expire, so
No,
I'll give it a watch late tonight.
I'll see if I can figure out Destiny on PlayStation. My biggest thing right now is that like I don't have the expansions on PlayStation. I have all the expansions on Xbox, and I'm not trying to buy them again. It would be nice if they just let you buy it once and like have it across all consoles, but
apparently they're doing that starting with what's it called, Beyond Light. So
I have to read that, because if that's what they're doing, then you can expect me on PlayStation to join you and Big NFL, and we will have much good times. Because I was telling Ted that I have a living room set up that I'm still finishing situating. It's mostly just I got to get audio stuff set up because my audio in here is so glorious.
So somebody just posted a picture from like one of Sony's Sony's Japan website, and it's got a black and red PlayStation 5.
So that just goes back to what Big NFL was talking in the chat, that anything black and red Cam instantly loves.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, hey, you got a scheme, buddy. But no, hey, I really appreciate you coming and hanging out with us again. I think we're gonna wrap this sucker up. It has been another fun night, another wonderful mission of the new Mobile Report Noir, bringing you all the goodness that is Gundam, all the madness that is also Gundam and anime, and me and my friends slowly getting drunk, or me and my friends watching me get drunk on, I believe, Larceny Bourbon this week. So, y'all all have a good night, and I think we made a show. What do you think, Cam?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, y'all good people. Stay safe. Don't let any colonies drop on your head. Don't let any people trick you into piloting giant robots that you don't want to pilot. Remember, you have to consent positively, enthusiastically to getting in the robot. Don't be a Shinji. Good night, everyone.
Good night.